If you are going to events that you think is important for you, please, from now on, don't just turn up. Do some preparation and planning before you go to an event. Try and get a guest list. Make sure you know where it is. If it's out of town, out of here in London, make sure you know where the parking is. Make sure you know what time it starts. Try and find out what the format of the event is. The more you know about the event, the more comfortable it will be and the more effective, hopefully, it will be because you know so much about it. Try and find out, if you know a little bit about the speaker, find out just a tiny bit about the subject matter. And when it comes to timing, no, let's not do that. Let's just not do that for a minute. I want you to picture the scene. You've been invited to an event. You get there a bit late. And you're about to walk up those stairs. You can hear all these people laughing. You can hear the hubbub of noise. You can hear the clinking of glasses. And you're about to walk into that room. Do you all have just the odd fear, the odd self-doubt at that point, walking into the room? Ladies and gentlemen, what I'm about to tell you, you might find it strange. You're thinking, Kintish is saying this because he wants to make me feel happy. Kintish is saying it because it's part of his script. No, he's not. I'm telling you because it's true. I hate walking into a room full of strangers. So I never do it, ever. How do I avoid it? Anybody know? Get there first. Get there early. Not as early as him, but get there early. And that way you're in absolute command and control of the situation. Doesn't that make sense, everybody? And the other thing is, because I'm pretty well known in certain parts, I don't remember everybody's name. Even today I was at Euston Station. A guy said, "Hi, Will," and I couldn't remember his name. So if I get to an event early, I can look at the badge table, look at people's names, and when they come in, of course, the brain says, that is so-and-so. So that makes it easy. Get there early. But I've got an even stronger piece of advice for you. Unless you're in a hurry, stay late. Become a professional straggler. Unfortunately, I have to go at the end of the talk, but Matt has invited you all to the pub. He didn't say whether he was buying the drinks or not. Did anybody notice that? I'm assuming he isn't. But you know what? If you go to the pub, that half an hour or 40 minutes is when you really start to build relationships. That's when you can have a good one-on-one chat. And that's another reason for getting there early and staying late. Do any of you ever go to breakfast meetings? Anybody ever go to breakfast meetings? Yeah? You know how it's 8 o'clock start, then at 8:30 they have a speaker for about 40 minutes? Does that happen down here in London? Yeah? And then 9:15 the talk finishes. And more often than not, 95% of the people by 9:17 have gone. Not me. I put in my diary it finishes at 9:45, just in case there's half a dozen people left. Because that way you can have a good one-on-one chat with them. Conversations are made up of two areas. One is the small talk, the general chit-chat, which is absolutely fine, which we need to cement the relationship. But if you want to have good business conversations, finding out all about their career or all about their business, people will generally only tell you on a one-on-one. They won't tell you where there's a group of people together. So this all comes under the preparation and planning and getting to know people.